What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, man, I'm so fucking excited, bro. I woke up, about to get ready for go to work, and I saw the news, and I had to talk about it right now because I am beyond hyped right now, dude. Modern Warfare 4 has just been announced. They have the retailer, we have some information, we have the prices, we have all that stuff. And we know the release date, which is going to be October 23rd, which I think is actually a really good release date. That's like mid-October, towards the end of it. And I think that gives us like about 2 weeks before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. So I think that's a really good area to drop it. Get that little bit of playtime in before GTA 6. Um, and yeah, I'm very excited. So let's go into all information. So what is it based in? Well, it has 3 acts currently. Um, the core setting. Sorry about this. I just woke up. The core setting is Korea, so you're basically playing as South Korean forces as they get attacked by North Korea, which is kind of what we thought it was, because the leaked picture of it was the artwork was the Korean 4, the Korean number 4. So we had a kind of a rough idea of that. The story setup: North Korea attacks the South Korea, causing chaos. It includes Mumbai, New York, Paris, and Russia, featuring Price, Valeria, Shadow Company, and also features some new characters like the South Korean military. It's a linear classic Call of Duty, so that tells me it's going to be more similar to pre Modern Warfare 2 and that era stuff. So it's going to be more like Vanguard, Cold War, Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops 2, etc. Those type of games where it's more linear, not open world stuff. Um, right now, we're seeing a bunch of information. So, Modern Warfare multiplayer will have red dots on the map voting, updated movement, so no mantle system and new ledge hang and slide canceling. We'll have theater mode on, I guess, day one, no bloom. So, they're taking out bloom. This will be the first Call of Duty game that will not have bloom. I guess is either going to be in the game and have it auto turned off, or they're just not going to have it in the game at all, which I think is really cool and really nice. Um, we're gonna have 12 66 maps plus gunfight and big war at launch, as well as probably DMZ. We do not know that for positive yet because they said DMZ will not be talked about until June 7th. So until June 7th comes, DMZ may or may not be a day one thing. It may be a season one thing. We're not 100% confident in that yet. We're getting the classic perk system, the classic prestige system. So we're getting what you see right now. We're getting the level like 1000 grind probably. I would assume is level 1000 unless they do something different, maybe like a level 500 or level 1250 or level 2000. I don't know what they'll do, but we are getting the classic 10 prestiges at least. Getting the classic perk system, like I said, which is going to be kind of similar to like we've seen in past CODs. I really did enjoy the uniqueness of Modern Warfare 3's perk system, and I kind of wish they would have. I hope they do that again, where like each individual perk has a piece of gear that makes it make sense. I think that was really cool, and like the different vests and stuff are super cool. So hopefully they somehow tie that in again, but we'll have to wait and see. They will have operator and streaks per loadout, so that's going to be very interesting. So I guess each class has its own operator, kind of Ghost, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. It releases on October 23rd on PS4 or PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, Nintendo Switch 2. The Switch 2 version will have all the features, including crossplay, which is just mental. That we're in an age where the Nintendo games have a shooter game. It's crazy. Um, let's see what else we got here. Um, Some guys said they went into play Modern Warfare 4 early. Says they didn't fuck it up. Movement solid, gunplay is good. Some issues with visibility and muzzle smoke, but overall very good. Um, the operator skins and weapon skins coming with the Vault Edition. So it looks like we have a shotgun. What looks to be maybe a pump shotgun. We have an AR, but it's like the M4, but with the 9mm round. So probably that 9mm conversion kit we saw with one of the Modern Warfare 2 or 3 guns. We have the Karambit making a return. We have what looks to be a marksman sniper rifle. Kind of looks like this sniper right now that we have in BO7. Kind of looks very similar to this one right here. Kind of looks very similar to this almost, with no scope and a little bit skinnier. And then we have looks like an AK, what looks like to be the Modern Warfare 3 style AK, which is like a little bit more modern but still very current. And for the operator skins, we have a ghillie suit, we have a blacked out like Navy SEAL looking skin, colors like what you'd see like FBI or CIA spec ops units using. Also, if you played Modern Warfare 4 or COD 4 Modern Warfare, depending on how you look at it, that is probably going to be like the boat skins from like when you guys attack the boat at the beginning of the game. That makes the most sense of how, like, visually wise, kind of looks like some of that. Then we have a blacked out character that is like just a normal operator guy that's blacked out, and then we have like a mid tier ghillie kind of infantry hybrid skin. So those are the four confirmed skins. They're pretty cool. Um, if you're a loyalty, they now are introducing something called loyalty discounts. If you're a loyalty member, and to be a loyalty member, you've had to have purchased a Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 29, or played via Game Pass and have an active subscription. And this gives you 10% off the Vault Edition. So like right now, I can get 10% off the Vault Edition. I'm probably gonna pre-order it my next check when I have the extra money. But I may end up deciding to pre-order it earlier. I just don't know. The third mode, DMZ, we'll look at June 7th, like I said before, at the Xbox Game Showcase. Infinity Ward officially confirmed they are looking to end the update requires restart, starting with Modern Warfare 4. So when you update the game and you start it up, it said update requires restart. That feature should go away come Modern Warfare 4. Call of Duty 4 skill-based matchmaking, or SBMM, will not directly revert back to pre-Black Ops 7. And Infinity Ward tells us they are analyzing all the data from the Black Ops 7, will be transparent about the system before launch. I'm really hoping they decide to just get rid of it, because your players don't want to have it, so just get rid of it, bro. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 pricing will be $70 for standard, $100 for Vault, and $90 with Vault if you have the loyalty discount. So that's pretty cool. You save a little bit of money. I think last year was actually more expensive. I think it was 120 last year for the Vault, or maybe I'm thinking of Battlefield 6. I know one of them was more expensive. Modern Warfare 4 features a unique map called Kill Block. This map features a rectangle layout with 3 slabs, when the slabs changes during a match. The slabs will rotate through the places from Crash, Kill House, Shoot House, and more. Over 500 plus possible combos. This sounds really interesting, and I think this is going to be a really cool map. But it could also be one of the worst maps in the game. It really comes down to how it plays, so we're going to have to wait and see how that goes. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4's progression system. 2 options. Class procedures is 10 procedures, resets all rank, unlocks 20% XP boost and new rewards along the way, and regular track based XP gains and a one-time ghost skin. By the way, I'm just reading these as they get posted by Charlie and Dell, so might be some overlap here. Modern Warfare 4 movement, no army movement. Yes, bro. No Omni movement. Let's fucking go. That's something I was huge about. I do not want Omni movement in the next game. Thank God. IW said, if it says Modern Warfare needs to be different from Black Ops, I can't fucking agree more. Slide canceling, slide to ADS, tack sprint, but not realistic as you see your character lose stamina. And the Supentine slide dive backwards into a prone. Mantling keeps guns up. Ledge hang. Operator reacts to environment your weapon and gingles as you approach walls and doors. It can climb up poles, jump from ladders to windows, and more. Let's see what's next. Call of Duty Warzone will not be playable on PS4 and Xbox One starting Modern Warfare Season 1. Starting on June 4th, Warzone cannot be downloadable for PS4 Xbox One. And on June 25th onwards, the in-game store will be disabled in Warzone on these platforms. It looks like they're finally really getting rid of the OGen stuff. So that's all the information we are currently aware of. Obviously, there will probably be more to come out in the following hours because I'm only recording this at 11:28, and they're only just probably getting into their advertisement starting. But this is huge, guys. This is huge. I don't know if does it show Modern Warfare 4 yet in the game. I don't think it does. I don't think it shows us in game. I was gonna show you guys the thing, but I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't. That's unfortunate. It doesn't show here? Does it show here? No, it doesn't. Sad. But yeah, so that's Modern Warfare 4, man. I'm so excited, dude. Like, I don't think people realize how much I need a Modern Warfare 4. Like, this game is so dry. This Black Ops 7 bullshit. This game is dry. It's boring. And I've been playing Modern Warfare 3 again, and I just love the gunplay over there. And the fact that it's going to be similar to Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, and even Modern Warfare 2019 is a very good thing. As much as I don't like Modern Warfare 2019, I did enjoy some of the gunplay over there, especially in the campaigns and stuff. I really enjoyed it, so I'm very excited. I'm honestly, I know some people are worried about the game being pretty heavily Korean based. I'm actually really excited for it because it's gonna change up the way Modern Warfare plays. I mean, like, man, think about it. We've been in the United States and in the United Kingdom for CODs pretty much all of history, pretty much. And it would be pretty cool to play as another allied country to the United States, being South Korea, or hell, even places like fucking France or Germany or any of these other allies of the United States. It would be really cool to play as them for a little while. And I have a feeling that the campaign is not going to only be based around in Korea. Obviously, we have 3 acts, we have, New York and all that. So I have a feeling we're going to be playing as some U.S. military as well. And I hope there's a fine balance of it. But I'm very excited about playing as a Korean, man. I think they are such a unique group of people in a unique country that's had such a unique history, and that's really cool to see them kind of dwell into a little bit. I hope they make the North Koreans as much villains as they are in real life, because I think it only would do them justice if they are as villainy in real life as they are in the game. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. The story is kind of interesting in the trailer, as at the end they have Price and Ghost fighting. So we're gonna see some interesting things go down there, where our boys turning on each other. Like, it's gonna be very interesting. We're getting to a point now in this new storyline the remaster of the storyline that we're now to a point where we're beyond what Modern Warfare 3 originally ended back in the original Modern Warfare 3. So the story could go a lot of different places now. Although technically, Ghost should be technically dead, so we could see this being the reason Ghost dies in the new story. It could be due to Captain Price having to put him down, maybe he turned or something. I don't know. What to wait and see. I don't like keep thinking about things that aren't until we have the game. I think it's kind of hard. But yeah, also, just some side stuff. Black Ops 7 has double XP everything currently, and I believe this is active till the end of the season, I want to say. Yeah, this ends in 5 days, and the season ends in 7 days. So this ends about 2 days before the season's over. Season 4 begins here on June 4th. Oh, there's the pre-order thing. It's there now. Cool. So, I don't know if I can show you guys in-game or in the video. Hopefully I can. Does it pull up a menu? It just flickers. That's huge. But here's the screenshot. I can't wait to go over all the weapons and stuff that's coming out. I have a feeling some weapons that I'm going to say are coming that I'm pretty confident will be coming. Is we're going to get M13. I feel like we're getting M4. We're getting AKs. We're probably going to get some form of MP7, MP5. Probably the G36. We're probably going to get the intervention. 50 cal probably, because I think there's actually a scene in the trailer where there's a 50 cal being used, I think. I definitely think we're getting some type of Beretta and Glock. Oh, definitely a Glock, because you can see that actually here in the screenshot in this holster is a Glock. So I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of stuff. It does seem like these skins are a lot more grounded, which for the realism guys, I guess that's good for you. For us, people actually have good taste. I'm a little worried about now if they allow us to customize the kits. Maybe that's something new, a new feature they will think about bringing. I think that it would be okay. Oh, here's some more additional things from Modern Warfare that was just posted. Ninja is a perk again. Map voting, destructible riot shield. That's huge, because that means there's a riot shield, but it can be destroyed, which is so fucking peak. Theater mode, as we talked about earlier. Campaign playable offline. Ability to compile shaders offline. Changes to COD app will happen. And there'll be a new UI with a left pull-out menu and vertical across the board. That's sick, bro. We've been asking for that type of menu UI for a long time. But some other guns that I think can be coming. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of the pump-action shotguns and stuff. I think we're going to be seeing an A12 come back most likely. Probably some LMGs. I think the 249 Salt could become back. That could be pretty cool. The M240 Bravo, I think we could see. Obviously, there's going to be a ton of Korean-based weapons in this game. We're going to have a lot of Korean military weapons that we've probably never seen before because this is going to be a Korean-heavy game. And there's a lot of guns that the Koreans use. If we actually go here and Google Korean, South Korea weapons. So South Korea, we have such small arms such as the K5, the Beretta 92, the Glock, the SNW Model 10, which is in the 1911. We have a K7 SMG, which I'm almost confident we'll see. We have an Israeli weapon they use, which is the 9mm SMG or the X95. That's pretty cool. We have the PPS-8, so we can even see the PPS-8 be brought in here because technically that is a North Korean and South Korea weapon that they use still. The K1A, the K2, the K2C1, the K13, the Scar L, the SR16, the M16, the AK-74, the AK-47, the Type 58. Those are just 3 AKs right there. The SSG-69, which is a bolt-action sniper rifle. The AWSM, the Barrett M82, K-15. I mean, there's so many guns. M1 Grand. They're like the Lalal, the Panzerfaust. Like, there's so many guns that they can use from South Korea, and well, a lot of these guns are actually not even from South Korea. A lot of these guns are from the United States, North Korea, Israel, Germany, and China, and all that. But there's in the Soviet Union. But these guns are all being actively used or have been actively used by the South Korean military in the last, in their lifetime. So I think there's a possibility for a lot of weapons to come out of this. This could, in theory, be one of the largest Call of Duties in terms of weapon options if they go down the route of past Call of Duties like Modern Warfare 3 and 2, where they add like all the guns and they add like conversions kits and they add aftermarket parts and all that stuff. So we could be seeing a lot of options here. I'm very excited to see how mastery camos look in this game. I'm very interested to see how the camo grind works in this game. We obviously don't have any information on that yet. I believe probably closer to date, probably around, let's say it's May. I'm thinking around September or August is when we're going to see a lot of multiplayer information like camos, grinding, and all that stuff. Because that's going to be around the open beta-ish area and the closed beta. So that'll give us kind of a rough idea. Now, I do have a concern about BO7. Not really a concern, but a question is this game going to have 6 seasons? Because we're about to enter June here. In about 3 days, we enter June. And then from June, we have June, July, which is 2 months. Which I'm assuming that is how long Season 4 will be. It'll probably be at the end of July. And then August and September, that's another 2 months. That could be Season 5. And then in October, we have Modern Warfare 4. So, not sure if we're going to get 6 seasons out of this game. I don't think so. Because obviously in November, which is the month after October, we have Grand Theft Auto 6. And that'll probably be around the start of Season 1 for Modern Warfare 4. So I'm very interested to see how this is going to work. Or are we going to get ultra short seasons? Are we going to get a month season? Because that's the only way I could see it, is if halfway through July, like July 15th, 16th area, it ends, Season 4 ends, and Season 5 begins, and then halfway through, like, August, or the end of August, Season 5 ends, and then all of September, and starting, like, the first half of October is Season 6. That is the only way it makes sense, but then you would have very short seasons. We're talking less than 30-day seasons, which I think would be very, 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 very short for seasons, but I don't know. That could be me thinking too harshly for the game, but I don't know as of yet. But yeah, guys, that's about it. That is Modern Warfare 4. I'm so excited for it. I really actually like the artwork. The Korean forest, I like the Korean language. It's and the Japanese and Chinese languages. I've always loved them for their simplicity and the artness. And I think the Korean 4 is a nice little visual thing, and it definitely adds a certain flex to the game. And it does appear that our color palette for Modern Warfare 4 is going to be yellow. Last Modern Warfare game was red. right? I think Modern Warfare 3 is red, and I think yeah, green was Modern Warfare 2's, I believe, or orange was one of those two. Um, so yeah, I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait to see what more information we get. Obviously, as more information comes out, I'm uploading more videos. I was hoping to have some gameplay in the background, but for some reason, my last zombies Easter egg gameplay that I had saved corrupted. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, so hopefully next time we'll have more information. I would love to see some of the camos. I'm very excited to see the camos. Those usually leak about a month or so out. I think BO4, Marvel 3s, and Marvel 2s all leaked about a month out, almost just a month or two out. So, like I said, probably around September and August is why when we'll see those. That being my best guess. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.